नहीं समझ पाता है, मौत क्या कोई भी ना समझ सका है. Sudeep is thinking, where I've heard. It's 1 hour. There's a 1 hour song on moth. If you don't have it, 1 hour. I have written something which is 1 hour on moth, on death. The point is, people who have got no spiritual awakening, they are scared of death. Oh, death, moth. Oh my God. Rest in peace. Oh Lord, क्या हुआ? मर गया. क्या हुआ? किधर गया? कैसे मर गया? क्या हुआ? We are so scared of death. So anyway, administrator, can we start with questions? I see 2-3 questions coming on. Can you please help me organize? Thank you.
We have Gautam's question, Ed. Can I read it out to you?
Yes, okay, please read.
My question is that when I take an emergency patient in my car to a hospital, suddenly my car got punctured and I couldn't reach the hospital at time and patient dies. So what exactly is that? It's my karma or it's my patient's karma? I'm thinking of it both karmas. Is that right, Ed?
Yeah, it is when you took a patient in your car, you are trying to do a good karma. You did not make your car get spoiled. You did not purposely spoil your car. Your car got spoiled. That is a circumstance which caused the death of that patient's past karma. It is very simple. You don't need to be confused about these question answers. If your understanding of the subject is very clear, Gautam, did you want to murder that patient? No. Suppose you are purposely taking in the car because he's your enemy and you want to murder and you stop the car and you leak the petrol. That's a different question mark. You pick the patient, emergency patient, to take to the hospital. And of course, if your car gets spoiled, you will not sit quietly. You will look for Uber or Ola and you will try to shift and take it to the. So I understand it's a good karma. It's not a bad karma. It's a good karma on your part. And you must continue to do good karma. But Gautam, I'm telling you again and again, the goal is not to do good karma. The goal is to do karma yoga. The goal is to go beyond karma. That is the challenge. Next question, please. Dattatray, sir, your time. Shivoham.
Sir, I want to take a strong intellect, which the attacks of bad thoughts I can control. How to develop the intellect?
The intellect, Dattatray.
Yes.
When you were younger, did you go to gym?
Yes.
You went to gym?
Yes. Sir.
What we do in the gym?
जोर बैठक मराठी में बोलते हैं इसको.
What do you develop? What are you developing in the gym?
Muscles of.
How do you develop muscles? Sitting in the house or looking at people. Suppose you look at Kumar Swami is doing exercise. You keep on looking at him. Your muscle will be developed.
No, sir. I have done exercise. Strong exercise.
So when you keep on exercising, your muscle is developed.
Yes.
You keep on discriminating, your intellect is developed.
Oh,
but
very
if
good.
your intellect is sleeping, suppose you say, Mera intellect, this is called in spiritual language, tamasic. If you become tamasic, if you are very lazy in your mind, if your thought tells you, you see that next door man, he is killing every day, he is killing all the poor dogs on the street, and you say, what to do? I am Dattatray, what I can do? That means you're not using your intellect. If you're using your intellect, what is the way to understand Dattatray? You're using your intellect. It is not only discriminating. When you are using the intellect and you are discriminating, and that discrimination creates a choice, and the choice leads to a willpower, and the willpower leads to an action, this shows that you are developing the intellect.
Oh,
You
very
agree
nice.
with me? Are you agreeing with me or not?
Yes, yes.
So
I am.
every time, no, that's what you must do. You must keep on asking questions. Even when you're
Okay.
not in Ask AiR, after this question, after this session is over, you read something about some Osho, read some Chinmayananda, read some Shankara, read something. Then you ask
Okay.
the question, right or wrong. Then
Hmm.
you use the willpower to do something about it. That will strengthen the power of the intellect.
Yes.
So, and it's
Very
very
good.
important, very, very important, because it is the intellect that can stop the mind from defeating us. Dattatreya, if we do
Hmm.
not develop a strong intellect, mind will defeat us.
Hmm.
So I like your
Yes.
question. It is one of the brilliant questions of the Ask AiR. How to develop the
Thank you.
intellect? I want to know. Brilliant question. Everybody in the session must ask this question. How can I develop my intellect? And everybody must work. What Dattatreya has asked the question, everybody must put their intellect in action, must use the power of discrimination, exercise the intellect, then make a choice, then use the willpower, then do it. Have the courage. Fight with people. Do not accept. Maybe your family member is saying something wrong. You tell no. You don't. Suppose, Dattatreya, suppose somebody says, my father telling like that. What I can
Hmm.
do? My father told. My son is not listening. What I should do?
Yeah.
You know, when I was in, let me tell you one joke. Not joke, one nice story, let me tell you.
Okay.
When I was in business, I'm telling you, using intellect in the business time. It is not spiritual, but let me tell you, pay
Okay.
attention. So some people, all my managers, very time they used to come and tell me, sir, what to do, sir? Sir, I told so many times, sir. So many times I told he is not listening, sir. So many times I'm telling they're not listening. Have you heard, all of you have heard this before? In work, in management, you heard this before?
Yes.
So I made one card. I made one card like this. Huh?
Okay.
In the card, I wrote here, I wrote in this side. I have told them so many times, but they don't listen. Sanjay Das, you understand? On the card I wrote here, I have told them so many times, but they don't listen. If this is the case with you, please turn over. If this is the case with you, please turn over. Then you turn over, is written, this means you are an absolutely useless leader. Then after reading this, they say they have put the head down and they walk out of my room. Because a leader should not say no. I told so many times they're not listening. That means you're not a good leader.
Right.
So next question, please. So this is again to do with the intellect. We should have willpower. We should have courage. We should have the confidence, the courage. A lot of people, they're very thanda. One lady is there, she came and told me, sir, I have a small problem. What's the problem? My husband, when I come home, he gives one slap. So I said, why he gave you slap? That only I don't know. So next day again, she told, today, my husband, he hit me on the head. I said, but why he hit you on the head? That only I don't know. And next day I told her, you're mad or what? Are you mad? If he's hitting on your head or he's giving slap, ask him, what's the problem? Why you're hitting me? Why are you slapping me? Why you're hitting me? And if it's not a valid reason, you complain to the police. If it's not he's doing harassing you, he's beating you, why are you accepting it? Or I told one more thing. She said, what? I gave one more idea. I said, you do one more thing. She said, what is that? I said, tomorrow when he gives you one more slap, you celebrate by giving laddu peda to everybody. She said, but why? Why I should celebrate? I said, because you're a bloody fool. Because he's eating you every time and you're accepting, you give doodh peda to everybody. Because you are going on accepting his nonsense. He's beating you and you're quiet. He's beating you and you're quiet. Then you give everybody laddu in your society. You go give everybody laddu. So we should use the power of discrimination, and we should use our willpower. God has given us. Dog cannot say, dog cannot tell, I don't, food is not good. ये खाना चना अच्छा नहीं, दूसरा खाना दो. Dog cannot say, but a human being can say. The human being must make a choice. The human being must not accept. That is the difference between a dog and a human being. Okay,
Yes.
we have gone too much into the detail.
Okay.
Next, please. Administrator.
Next is Jyotri.
Jyotri comes with very interesting questions. I have not seen Jyotri's image. Jyotri, you're going to show us your face or what, Jyotri? But a very interesting questions. Yes, Jyotri. He's going to tell us the question, or it's only through typing?
So it's typed.
So Jyotri, today we would like to see your divine presence. But please read the question.
So khoya, jaga to paya. If you sleep, you lose. If you woke up, you shall choose. Just want a comment, sir.
Read again what is it? Jo soya, wo khoya.
Yeah, jaga to paya.
Soya, so khoya, jaga, so paya. If you want to comment, and you talked about. So this is I have written a song on this. What is the song? जो जागत है वो जो जागत है सो पावत है जो सोवत है वो रोवत है. I have written a song. I don't remember. Unfortunately, I can't remember. I've written 1200 songs, 1230 songs. So every day. So I don't remember. Okay, it goes like this. The song goes like this.
Sir, Shivratri.
Jyotri, the song goes like this. It says, देखो सुबह आए, जागो सुबह आए, प्रभु ने हर एक दिन तोहफा दिया है, सोना बेकार है, जाग के जीना है, सोने से खोना कुछ ना पाना है, कुछ ना पाना है, कुछ ना पाना है. Can you hear me, Sudeep? Clear? So Jyotri, what will you get? What will you get when you sleep? Sleep is a restorative process. You need minimum sleep only to restore the body and mind. The moment the body and mind is restored, you don't need to sleep anymore. My dear friends, my dearest friends who I know very well who are in this call, please don't get upset at me. And you all are sleeping 7 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours. I know many of you, some of you at least I know, sleeping 8, 9, 10 hours. You are, in simple words, wasting your precious life. You are wasting your precious life. If you are sleeping 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours, you are just wasting your life. You are throwing 20% of your life in the dustbin. So please realize this and stop throwing your valuable life. Will you take your gold and diamonds and throw in dustbin? Bridget, will you take gold and diamonds and throw in dustbin? Yeah, but you're doing every day. Some of you, you're throwing your time in the dustbin. You're oversleeping. So good question as usual. I want to see Jyotri's face, but he's hiding. He or she, I don't even know. Jyotri is hiding the face. But the next, just wanted to comment. You talked about psychology. Then results from psychology is because of karma or not? Psychology. If I hit the auto because of psychology, then it is my karma, good, bad. Okay. See, if you are mad, you will go and hit the auto, no? Why will anybody go and hit the auto? This we are talking about a psychological effect, Jyotri. A psychological effect means if you try something, Jyotri. I hope you are online, na, Jyotri? And all of you, I'm giving you all one exercise. Samita, you want to try exercise, Samita? Whoever you know near to you, just after this call, you go and ask them, what's wrong with you? They'll say nothing. No, but you're looking so sick. What is wrong with you? It looks like I think you either have a heart attack or you have a lung. Something is wrong. Please check it up. You're looking very sick. Then they go to the bathroom, they wash their face. After some, they will come and you ask them, you better go to doctor. I think something is not okay with you. You tell them 5, 6, 7 times. Next morning, they will be sick. You just tell them 5, 6, 7 times. You tell them, you try it and see. Next morning, they will be sick. So Jyotri, this is what is called psychological effect. Next question, administrator.
Bridget there.
My dear Bridget, are you reading her question? Because my dear Bridget doesn't speak. She only sends typing.
It's better like this. I'm not good in English.
Otherwise, people will not know you are speaking French or German, but you are speaking English.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Administrator,
better
please.
than French, really.
No, no. We understand. You have a beautiful accent, but we don't understand. The problem is with us. We don't understand. You see, the problem is not with you. Administrator, please read the question.
What about emotions, good and bad? How come? And what the link with enlightenment?
How calm, C-A-M-E, C-A-L-M or C-O-M-E?
CALM.
Okay. So, Bridget, emotions are the raw material of thought.
Mhm.
Suppose you have a factory which is making bottles. It's a machine. If you feed glass in the factory, what bottle you will get? You will get glass bottles. But if you feed plastic, I'm just giving an analogy. If you feed plastic, what bottle you will get? You will get plastic bottles. If you feed, or they call Tupperware, or if you feed different kind of, somebody says they use some special plastic called Tupperware. Some people are using copper, some copperware. Whatever is the raw material, that is called emotion. So in this world, there are positive emotions. Positive emotions are like faith, hope, trust, love, enthusiasm, confidence, courage, optimism, compassion, forgiveness. These are
Happiness.
positive emotions. Then there are negative emotions. Negative emotions are like fear, worry, stress, anxiety, anger, hate, revenge, jealousy, pessimism. The moment you think of these negative emotions, already you feel poison in your body. This is called NEP. NEP means NEP. Negative emotions have poison. And the positive emotion is called PEP. Positive emotions have power. You must make a choice to flip over, to change over from NEP to PEP. Suppose you want to take revenge on somebody, you must remove that emotion of revenge and you must put the emotion of forgiveness. By doing this, you will feed your mind with positive emotions. This is a choice. When you feed your mind with positive emotions, you will find peace and joy and bliss. And you will be able to live peacefully and control your life better. Because you will control your mind and you will control the raw material that is feeding the thought factory. These emotions are the raw material which is producing thoughts. If you live with fear, worry, hate, anger, revenge, you cannot have positive thoughts. You will have negative thoughts. So negative emotion equals negative thoughts. Positive emotions equal positive thoughts. We have to choose positive emotions.
Always. Okay.
You
Thank
got
you
the answer?
so much. Yes. Sure. Thank you so
Shivoham,
much.
thank you. Thank you, Bridget. Next, please. Administrator.
Next, we have a question from social media.
Yes,
What
please.
should be the most important duty of a human being in this world?
The most important duty of the human being is to understand what is his duty. The most important duty of a human being is to understand what is his duty. Because we don't know what's our duty. We think our duty is just a man thinks is my duty is to go and do my job and get the salary and feed my house and then live and die. A woman thinks my job is to get married and then get children and grow up the children and one day die. No. Our first duty is to understand what is our most important duty. Our most important duty is to understand who we are and why we are here. Our most important duty is to realize the truth. Our most important duty is to overcome ignorance. Our most important duty is to be able to realize who is God. Our most important duty is to find out who sent me here, what will happen at death, where did I come from, where will I go. Our most important duty is not to do our duty, which we think is our duty. Therefore, the most important duty is to remove the duty which we think is our duty and find out that duty which we do not know is our duty. And that is the duty to find out what is the right duty. Understood? Or see, the problem is that we think this is not my duty, this is somebody else's duty. To find out what is the duty is not my duty. My duty is to do my duty because it is not my duty to find out what is my duty. Sudeep, are you understanding or not understanding? Okay. So administrator, this was what is called Betty bought a bit of butter, but the bit of butter was very bitter. So Betty bought another bit of butter to make the bitter butter better. So this is the problem. Sometimes you don't understand. Next question, my dear.
Rishika.
Sir.
Rishika's live question or social media?
No. Krishna Sharma, sir.
Okay.
Oh, my dear Krishna Sharma. This is not Rishika, my administrator. It is. Bolo Krishna Sharma. Tell us.
Sir, sometime back you have told me what is available in Karana Sarira. You have told ignorance is in Karana Sarira. Why for ignorance one particular Sarira is totally given?
It is not available in Karana Sharira. Ignorance is Karana Sharira. That ignorance is the cause of Karana Sharira. That's why it is called causal body. That is why it is called Karana. Karana means what?
Causal body.
No, what is the meaning of Karana according to you?
Because.
Cause. The cause of that body is ignorance. So
you have to little bit elaborate it, sir.
I'll explain.
Yes.
I'm explaining, okay? So you understand Sthul Sharir, you understand, no? Sthul Sharir is gross body.
Yes.
Gross body, nose, eye, ear, hair. We understand. Everybody understands Sthul Sharir. Some people don't understand Sukshma Sharir. Sukshma Sharir means subtle body.
Mind.
Subtle body means a body which we cannot touch, but it is available. Can anybody explain in one line what is subtle body? Can anybody explain subtle body in one line? Anybody for the sake
Astral
of
bodies. Sir, it's
what?
an.
No.
I'm sorry.
Don't
Soul.
speak high level. Please don't speak high level language which nobody understands.
MIME, sir. Mind, intellect, memory, ego.
Please,
Right.
yeah. Tell me one sentence which everybody in this group should not ask again the question, what is subtle body? I want such an answer. Who can give me?
Sir,
Again,
mind,
nobody should ask. So yes, Sudip.
Mind, intellect, memory, and ego.
That everybody knows, no, Sudeep. But how can somebody understand the subtle body? I told you all already 10 times. I told you all minimum 10 times this answer. Okay, Nishu Mathur is telling on the other side. So, subtle body is software of the computer.
Yes.
Software of the human computer. Are we clear about it? You can't touch the software. But can you deny the existence of the software? Kumar Swami, are we clear about it? Body is hardware. The mind, intellect, memory, ego is a software. It is present. We know it is present. It is the program that's running the hardware. Now Kumar Swami, now the most, Krishna Sharma, most important part of the answer. Ready, Krishna Sharma?
Yes, sir.
In the human computer, the software is an illusion. The mind, intellect, memory, ego, the Sukshma Sharir appears to be there. It is mithya. It is like a dream. The dream was there. It appeared to be there. But what happened in the dream was not real. The Sukshma Sharira or the subtle body or the software of the human computer appears to be there, It is that software which is driving the human computer to act. It is the software that is making us do karma. It is the software that is causing us to get rebirth. You are clear up to here? You are clear?
Yes.
Now the answer. The human computer has got hardware, sthul sharir, gross body. The human computer has got software, subtle body, sukshma sharir. The cause of the subtle body, the sukshma sharir, is the causal body, is the karana sharira, is the ignorance. It is the ignorance in us that is causing the sukshma sharir to exist. In reality, there is no sukshma sharira. The sukshma sharira appears to be because of our ignorance. The moment we realize this ignorance, we are liberated and united with God. It is nirvana, it is moksha. That is why this 5,000 years ago, I did not call causal body. It is not my brand given. It is not my title. The ancient rishis of the Upanishads and the Vedas, they called it Karana Sharira. And translated by the scholars, they called it Karana, means causal body. Causal body means it is the body that is causing the subtle body, the software, the Sukshma Sharir, which is driving the hardware, the Thul Sharir, the gross body, to do karma and to be born again and again. Clear, sir? Is it little clear or very clear?
No, clear, but one more small doubt.
Yes, sir, yes.
Where it is residing in our body?
Re.
Throughout the
My
body,
dear.
entire body.
Okay, now you answer my question. Now you have to answer my question.
Yes, sir.
I saw a dream. In the dream, the Taliban fellow came to my house and he robbed all my things. Then the Taliban fellow took all the things and he went away. Now I have woken up. Now Krishna Sharma, tell me, I want to catch the Taliban fellow. Where is the Taliban fellow? You please tell me.
No Taliban fellow at all.
No, why? I was there in the dream. No, I want the Taliban fellow. No.
It is all midya, sir. Yeah.
Then you know, no, Karashar is not, it is not there. How you are trying to identify where it is? When it is not there, how can, when Taliban fellow is not there, how can you catch him? When the Karana Sharir is not there, how you are trying to catch Krishna Sharma? Got the answer or not yet? The Karana Sharir. No, don't nod your head and say yes. No.
Some other day I will put, sir.
No, wait. The Karana Sharira does not exist. It exists because of our ignorance. That is that ignorance causing the mind and ego. That is causing the body to create karma. The Taliban in my dream is only in my dream. He did not come to my house. He did not rob. You cannot find, even if you call Narendra Modi and Amit Shah to find the Taliban, they cannot find because it only happened in the dream. So also you cannot find that Karana Sharif because it does not exist. You will ask tomorrow again?
No, tomorrow I will ask again.
This is not a very easy question. But I hope everybody enjoyed this session of this question. Sanjay, थोड़ा समझ में आया या नहीं आया सर? हाँ, सुदीप, थोड़ा समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं?
Sir, can I just ask a small question, sir?
Yeah, you can ask big question also.
Ignorance is something, I remember Girish ji saying this line, that ignorance is something which was never born, it can only be finished. So it's like, I don't know French, okay, but since how long do I don't know French? Well, I don't know since how long do I don't know. But I can learn French today and then talk to Bridget ma'am.
Yeah, correct. So I don't know French, but from how long? It's a good thing. Have you read? You must have read it somewhere, not from Gautam, but you've read some scripture.
No, it was Girish ji. Girish ji had said the statement. I don't know how. I remember it.
I thought you were saying Gautam. Girish had told us. Girish has read somewhere in some. Girish is a scholar. Girish doesn't speak ordinary stuff.
With that quotation, can I say that ignorance is not false? Ignorance is there. We need to remove it. So how can we say that it is false? It leads to the belief that the false beliefs.
You are just like
ignorance itself is false.
Now you are just like saying behind me darkness is there. I want to go and remove I want to catch the darkness and remove the darkness. You cannot go and catch the darkness. The only way to remove the darkness is to switch on the light. You cannot say I want to go and catch the darkness.
No, but
You are
darkness
telling
is
like
real,
that,
sir.
I want to go remove the ignorance. Where is the ignorance? It is darkness. You have to switch on the light. By switching on the light, the ignorance will go. You cannot go find the ignorance. You are telling, I want to go find the ignorance. You cannot find the ignorance. Ignorance doesn't exist. It is like a dark room. You need enlightenment. When you switch on the light, there is no darkness. The darkness is gone.
Shivoham,
Yes, sir. Come on. Scholars, come back. Bolo, sir.
ignorance and knowledge are mutually exclusive. When one is there, another is not there.
Absolutely. When darkness is there, light is not there. When light comes, you can't say where is the darkness gone, because light came, darkness is gone. Tell our dear Krishna Sharma, the moment the Karana Sharir goes, no, Krishna Sharma, there is no Sukshma Sharira. There is no Sthul Sharira. The moment ignorance is gone, Krishna Sharma, there is no mind and ego. There is no karma. There is no rebirth. There is no body. Nirvana. निर्वाणा जो है पाता ना मरता है ना फिर जीता सच का एहसास हो जाता वो आत्मा फिर बन जाता ना मैं तन मन मैं हूं ये ना बुद्धि भी मैं हूं ये ना सच में तो मैं हूं एक आत्मा सच में तो मैं परमात्मा निर्वाणा जो है पाता ना मरता है ना फिर जीता सच का एहसास हो जाता. That is where we have to reach. My dear friends, I am in Srinagar, Kashmir. Ajitek Dada wants to always know where I am. So with that note, with folded hands, thank you for the amazing questions and thank you for your divine presence.
Sir,
and
this was spiritual gym today.
Spiritual
Exercising
gym.
our intellect, everything. Thank you. Sure.
Thank you, all of you. You are the cause of all this. You are the ones who are triggering the spiritual gym, and you are the ones who are drawing out the answers. So therefore, I always, at the end of the session, I bow down to you. I bow down to you for your divine presence and for the questions that create these answers. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow at 8. God bless Shivoham.